So right off the bat, I just love the stance of this thing. Just really, really beefy. And the 10-speed does a good job. Even with all this power, it can be hard to find a gear. And this 10-speed just shifts very seamlessly pretty quickly. So where I would have rather had an 8-speed, this 10-speed is really, really good. And the shifts in the low gear are very, very quick. But I have the adaptive cruise on with the lane keep. And there it is, keeping me in the lines there. And I've said this a million times, I'll say it 1,000,001 times. Really wish this had Super Cruise. Now, of course, you can get in the Denali Ultimates, but I just feel like Super Cruise should be offered in a lot more vehicles because it really is, right now, top 3 in terms of semi-autonomous driving systems next to Teslas and Fords in terms of just mass-produced. I haven't tested Mercedes out, but Porsche's is okay. But I mean, GM's one of the biggest manufacturers. I feel like they should have Super Cruise on all their vehicles, at least available, because it's such a great system and a lot of people would pay that premium price for it. But of course, with this being a ZR2, the ride is not smooth, but it is very, very comfortable. Especially for these tires. And the auto stop came on earlier and now it's not wanting to do it. And for this to be such a big truck, it really drives like a normal Silverado, even with the lift on it and having the bigger tires, all of that. They did a really good job at just making sure all of the driving dynamics weren't completely ruined trying to make this a Baja truck. We'll give it a little throttle here. Yeah, the 10-speed is just really quick. And it honestly takes some getting used to, because where putting your foot in halfway would have caused maybe a 6-speed or 8-speed transmission to get you really high in the rev range, you really have to put your foot into this to get it to go down to first, second, third gear. But it really makes acceleration a lot more linear. So if I put my foot down a third of the way, I'm only gonna drop maybe a gear. If I put it 2/3, maybe 3 gears. If I floor it, then it might drop 8 or 9 depending on what gear I'm in. So I really like how easy it is to get used to, and then you really have one of the best, I think, driving situations out there, because having a 10-speed that shifts to whatever gear you need it to, when you need it to, that's asking a lot, because we're used to 5 speeds, 6 speeds. So saying all that to say, again, this is just a really, really good transmission. And it pairs very well with this 6.2 liter. And then I really just like how this is optioned out, having the technology package, the power sunroof, and you just get so much for a truck that's under 80 grand. Of course, it doesn't have the luxury of a Denali Ultimate, but it comes very close while also having a very off-road oriented pickup. And this will bring me to the end of my review of the new 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 ZR2.